Okay, collective, so I am channeling a song by a band you may or may not know called The Neighborhood. I don't think they're still together anymore. I think Jesse Rutherford, after dating Billie Eilish, went solo. So, could be some significance to that band or the aesthetic of the band. It doesn't have to be the case, right? But it's my understanding I have a message to eke out from someone's person, right? And I already had that understanding, and then I started channeling the song Flawless, right? And it talks about you're a doll, you are flawless. And it says, but I just can't wait for love to destroy us. I just can't wait for love. The only flaw, you are flawless. But I just can't wait for love to destroy us. I just can't wait for love. This person, whoever's resonating with this, gosh, this is a lot of fucking energy. Like, shit. 11:03 on timer, right? 3 speak of communication as well as divinity. This could be your twin flame, doesn't have to be the case. And 11 speak of twin flame as well, right? But I was really honing in on the new beginning energy, okay? So take the energy as it resonates. You guys, this is a general collective message, okay? This is not for everybody. Could be bits and pieces for you and others not, right? That's okay too. Thank you for those that actually checked out the message in its totality, irregardless of whether or not it resonates, okay, you guys? I never know with the channeled guidance what all you can take from it, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I'm always like, hey, stick around, stick around. Yeah. Oh. Wow. All right. What deck is this? All right, so I'm literally rocking with Archangel Michael. All right, so you could rock with him as well as Metatron. I'm seeing sacred geometry that I know to be connected to Metatron. But this is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine, okay? I was guided to it. Wow. Okay. We've got 2 cards. The first of which I'm actually going to mention in the latter because it came out first but was discovered secondly, right? And I feel like the message fits. So the bottom of my deck, I'll say it that way, which I noticed firstly, is a card that carries with it, interestingly enough, with more new beginning energy. And this time it's regarding the energy of that of a 9. All right. You could, and or your person could be undergoing heavy transformation, ferreting through a lot of, I'm trying to say deep, but I heard dark waters. Isn't that a show? Wait, hold on. Could be some significance to, I think there was a, or was that Dark Shadows? But this card states, don't give up on love. You know, I can't make it up. I was just channeling, you know, about this person, you know, with this, dare I say, former viewpoint of like, you know what, no, I'm good on that. Like, I already have almost damn near died on the strength of love, whatever the fuck that means, right? I get that, right? And it's like this person was like, nah, this seems like this might crash and burn. So what I'm going to do, and here comes that energy of the 9 though too, if I do say so myself, because 9s can speak to the energy of self-sabotage, right? And this person, you know, ultimately was like, well, I'm going to cause the pain so I can control it, right? Here's the effed up part. They did not realize on the back end of that how painful that was going to be for you. Again, this person didn't mean to hurt you. They were trying not to die. That's the long and the short of it. We're going to get, the chart placements, and we're going to get the initials for either you and or your person, however that comes out for you. But, this person really wants this aspect of themselves to come to light. So I'm being guided to get into, oh, Spirit, please help me find this oracle. There's a particular deck that I'm being guided to, and you guys forgive me, I'm still a little disoriented here in the new studio. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, I know what deck you're speaking of, I just have no fucking clue where it is, right? This person could also have a lot going on with themselves. This person could be fair-skinned with medium length wavy hair. Could be some significance to dressing in all white or an all white dress. Doesn't have to be the case. This person could also be in some form of venture capitalism, I'm hearing to say. They could also be known to kind of wear, the opposite of white, all black, right? Black on black. Could be some significance to that of a tennis shoe. This person could be known to dress business casual, but the casual is always going to include them sneaks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 8 of Wands, they definitely want to communicate, and the 2 of Cups, they want to come in and say, listen, like, I'm wanting to offer the victory with the 6 of Wands that you were looking for in the past with this Knight of Wands, right? They're showing up as King of Wands, and they're looking at you as the Empress right now. As they should, right, collective? They, right? This person, for some, could have went to spiritual court, spiritual jail, as it were, on the strength of their indecisiveness or their painful decisions. I want to say it that way because I don't want to make it about right versus wrong. Again, this person was not intending to be in a corner of the ring pitted against you. They most likely have PTSD and various forms of trauma that you may and or may not know about, right? Maybe some of you are going, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, you probably still don't know the half of it for somebody out there, okay? That's for someone. And this person, yeah, chills on this. They want to express that. It's like, it's almost like if they're being guilty of anything, it would be the fact that they half-assed let you in, right? So it's like you're going by their words, you're taking them at their word. You're doing all of the steps, right? It's not, again, it's not a contest, it's not a tit for tat situation. I'm just trying to explain the energy regarding what I'm pulling on from the history of those individuals connected to this particular session. Okay, it's the best way I can say it to dumb it down. 7:37 on the timer. Could be some significance to flight travel as well. I do want to get a message from your person. Bear with me. I am looking for what? Where are you hiding? Yeah, this person maybe actually, like, in the past ghosted you, hid from you, avoided you. They could have been an avoidant type of personality as well, for some. And one moment, I'm gonna hit pause so I can get this deck. When I tell you, collective, that me retrieving that deck was quite synchronistically like pulling teeth. Okay, I need you to know I'm not actually exaggerating. It was quite interesting. This person says, I do love you. Some of them, their finances aren't as stable as what they'd like. Let's see. So that could lead to some hesitancy, especially if this is a masculine. They're saying, I still feel the pain. All right, so that's kind of like a double-edged sword sitch, okay? This card is dualistic in nature in the sense of the pain, again, referencing some of the aspects of their trauma, their history, their childhood that you don't know about, okay? Also the pain that also you maybe just the same don't know about. And this is inclusive of those that still can sit there and honestly be like, no, we did talk about some things, right? Yeah, but not all. Okay, and this person wants to come in and be in your good graces enough to express that. This takes a level of courage and a heaping amount of vulnerability, okay? And not to like come for this person, but you know, this person in this incarnation, they've had to overcome, you know, lesson after lesson, regarding those very two, I want to use my words better than that. Hold on. I don't want to make it simply about like a subject matter. They're issues, okay? Issues relating to being vulnerable, issues involving their imbalanced perspective and or fearful nature, okay? So it's like, here you come, and it's like, you know, they know well and good that, you know, they want that cookie, they want that, you know, whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they didn't know well and good because they were already like not, again, it's going back to the avoidance, right? They were already avoiding a level of trauma that you did not even necessarily pick up on, okay, with specificity such that you can actually recite back, you know, from event to event what occurred in this person's history, right? Yeah, right. Okay, for whoever this is resonating with, this may be the clarity that you need to actually kind of give yourselves a break as to why you missed this and you didn't understand what they were saying when they were saying that. It's because this person could have even been speaking in code because they didn't even want to address or say the very things. Again, this is going out of their comfort zone. All right. Now, here's the bittersweet, dull nature of this situation. You, whoever I'm talking to out of the collective, and this is not me coming for you, honey bun. I love you so much, and I'm here in support of you, I promise, every time, not just sometimes, okay? But we gotta talk about these things so we straighten our crown and move on, living our best lives, right? No more half-assing, right? You didn't like it when this person half-assed the situation. You can't come into the situation acting like it's gonna be round 19, knowing you didn't do the work and that you're not addressing the elephants, or dare I say demons, in the room, right? Right, okay? Therein lies the dualistic nature of the lesson both of you contracted to learn, yes, but also, dare I say, teach. It is 4:44 on the clock, you guys. Literally, angelic realm assistance is here. Literally, Archangel Michael, as well as Archangel Metatron. Let's just call it how it is because we've already channeled, you know, are definitely here. And guess what? You'll need, if you want to talk about power, I'm pretty sure you don't need more than one Archangel. Okay, and yet here we are talking about more than one, and I didn't mention all of their names. So please don't get it twisted, just the same collective, and think that there was simply and solely Archangel Metatron, as well as Archangel Michael, offering assistance to you even now. Okay, do not restrict yourselves. I've been noticing a heavy theme regarding the people, you know, that I know and love in my everyday world, that, you know, society just enables people to be so quick to restrict themselves from their initial thought all the way to the end of whatever they're going to create, right? And I have to say it that way because, you guys, if you think the world's against you, nobody loves you, nobody fucks with you, your family hates you, then that's exactly what you're telling the universe damn sure better be the case. Ooh, was that for somebody? Chills on that. That's for somebody, right? Here's the good news. You could just change that. You know what I mean? And then ultimately, other people can change themselves. We're all connected. See how that works? So don't be mad at the lessons. Don't be mad at the triggering events. Don't be mad at your twin flame. Don't be mad at yourselves, you guys. Because we're all here to learn and grow our souls. And so, I'm sorry, where was the problem? Yeah, there's no 1344 on the timer. There's no problem. All right, this person wants to come back around because they are happy with you, okay? Be mindful. Some, not all, you know, they are concerned about finances such that, you know, and we are coming up upon cuffing season, okay? So there's that. Be mindful not to dismiss any red flag energy, because I'm not here saying that you should take on another dependent simply and solely because it's the person on your mind, okay? Okay. So, again, learn the lessons, all right? Take the tower moments as they come. But, you guys, tower moments, I need you to know what just happened, right? So the Oracle deck, okay, I'm talking about the Archangels, right? How badass they are. And they're like, yeah, get back to the message, right? And the deck fell off of my table, right? But I kid you not, I would not lie about this, I promise. The freaking card came back out again. Don't give up on love. So it's like, let's talk about it. This card also states, a relationship you cherish can be healed. Archangel Michael is saying, allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. All right. The funny thing is, collective, nothing just happens, okay? That deck fell off the side of my table, and I didn't even get to the part where it was, like the quote regarding the relationship, okay? And I was already trying to get to my letting go deck, to talk about forgiveness and aspects of self that you may need to hone in on, to properly align for, a good vibrational match with this person. Okay. It's not giving that, this person is like a wrong or bad person. It's giving, hey, don't you want to, it's almost like, yeah. Oh my God. We've got another 9 here, 36 reducing down to. And this card just came out, all right, long story short. And it says, quote, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. You guys, there's been a lot of talk about alchemization in the collective, right? And of course, we're all connected. I'm hearing, what is that from? We're all in this together. I don't even know. God, is that a children's show? I don't know, but so I think what I'm picking up on is that there's a lot of individuals resonating with this out of the collective, because it's almost like Archangel Michael's trying to bring into the forefront of the collective's awareness, like, hey, we're together. So as you do the work, somebody else does the work. And as somebody else does the work, everyone else gets blessed. Like, blessings upon blessings upon lessons upon lessons upon blessings are the lessons, right? Like that kind of reworking the inner monologue, okay? And you know what? I may be picking up on this as well because your person has been actively, I'll say behind the scenes, because I don't get that you guys are connected, using each other's throat chakras towards each other for any way or reason at the moment. But, hey, just around the corner, right? Yeah, change is coming. Number 7. All right, so this is again from the Archangel Michael deck. Let's see what this card states. Quote, I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. Yeah, I picked up on that energy with that 9. This particular card has a 7. We'll talk about it. This is a time of joyous opportunities. All right. Yeah, a lot of leveling up here. Some of you may have even skipped, I'm going to say this, because basically Earth is a form of school, and it's damn sure not for the faint of heart, right? But whoever I'm speaking to, and I'm getting it's more than one individual, so, please don't think it's definitely not you, right? Stop that restrictive, negative, stinking thinking, please and thank you, collective, all right? But, you have most likely, or dare I say most assuredly, for who this resonates, skipped over at least one. I'm getting it might be more than one timeline. All right. Yes, you made it to the new Earth. I'm not actually referencing that. I'm referencing a more subcompartmentalized situation. Okay. And maybe, because I'm trying to explain the inexplicable, maybe I'm not making any sense. Gosh, I hope I am. It's my intention to. If you have any questions, please check the description box, collective, and you know how to reach me through there, okay? There's instructions. And of course, personal readings are open, you guys, so I dare you to book one, all right? How about that? No, let me stop. But continuing on with the message, okay? You have This isn't for everyone in the instance as far as like who's connected to this aspect of the reading, but I'm going to describe like an example. This could resonate hella with you or not at all, right? But take the example as it may resonate for you regarding with specificity what you've got going on or what you've been intentioning to do with your spiritual work, okay? But this would be, you know, I'm talking to somebody who knows what it's like, okay, to intentionally redisperse their energy, redisperse their soul even, okay, to, and I don't want to say too much because there's karmics, you know, in existence, you know, I don't want to say unfortunately, but I kind of do, but you know, whatever, we need them, so it's fine, right? They're on our payroll, cool. And again, whoever I'm speaking to, you know what I mean by that kind of coded language, okay? But you would understand that it is a possibility, I'll say it this way, that one could travel from one dimension to the next, yes, but also one incarnation into the next, because again, time is not linear, collective, right? Right. Okay. So again, it's giving everything everywhere all at once. Great movie if you haven't seen it yet, Collective. Okay, I think it's on Netflix, I'm not certain. Jamie Lee Curtis and a whole host of wonderful, phenomenal actors and actresses are attached to that movie, and a lot of spiritual laws and principles were illustrated, interestingly enough, in that movie. So if you haven't checked it out, you know, do it, okay, because it'll benefit you, okay. Also, for whatever reason, I'm always talking about that movie, so at least then you would know what the hell I'm talking about. No, let me stop. For some, you know, this person wants you to know, like, you broke their heart too, right? However, let's be honest, I feel like that's them kind of in their toddler vibes a little bit. It's like, oh, you're raw because you already had pain, right? Please and thank you, no more projecting onto me like my existence is the problem, right? If anything, the issue, because I don't want to call anyone's existence a problem, right? The issue is that you need to take a closer look at what you've got going on and what you don't, and compare that with why my existence, or the existence of the collective, is so damn triggering. You know, it's giving do the work. This person wants you back. They're saying they're, you know, they're feeling drawn to you. And this again goes with, I'm getting, whoever I'm speaking to, you would want this person back. It's just, oh my God, 22 on the timer. Wow. Yeah, 22:33. Well, there's big change up ahead, collective, you know. It's giving this person actually maybe even ultimately took your advice along the way, right? Maybe, granted, not right away, right? But let's be honest. If you're fearing and you're not feeling adequate and you've got financial difficulties, you know, how would you feel, you know, so readily able to enter into a connection in a right and proper manner, right? Now, as fair as that statement is, maybe this person should have been more communicative about where they were in life at that time, instead of allowing for a level of disconnect and, dare I say, miscommunication, such that ultimately, collective, you know, along the way, you internalize this. What is wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Why did my manifestation not come? You know? Maybe the lesson was to learn that it's not always about you, right? Again, you are the light, confirmation. You are the light. And the caveat with that is you got to be prepared to kind of own the darkness that you do see, in the sense of not absorbing it, but observing that it is telling the true story of your amount of light, right? So you can't expect yourselves from other people, okay? And if you're talking that the other people are still ferreting through old wounding, trauma, you know, things like PTSD, inferiority complex. I mean, you, you would know, like, just if you're taking an honest look at that situation, that you literally can't expect you from them, right? So, don't forget now that you know better, right? You can do better. Let's take a look at some aspects of what to let go here to allow for this connection to come in a more wholeness, more grounded state, okay? And then we're going to get the chart placements and the initials to close out your session, okay? So what can they work on, Spirit? All right. Okay, now this card says, how long do we want to go on suffering? Maybe that's that, I just can't wait for love to destroy us, right? Energy. When are we willing to give it up? When is enough enough? Right? This kind of goes back to, gosh, you could be getting right ear downloads. You could also be hearing a lot in the spirit realm with your clear audience, okay? You could be hearing like frequencies, bells, singing. Again, this would be in the spirit, okay? For whoever that resonates. This is kind of talking about, how it's like the angels are like, listen, here, we're gonna huddle up, all right? Here's what you got to do, collective, and or collective's person, right? Because you guys both are pretty heavily spiritually connected. I mean, if this isn't a twin flame, cool, but like, still the message stands about that, just saying. Because there's like mirroring here. I can't really get around that, right? But it's like, how long will you and or the person on your mind entertain that negative stinking thinking as if it's something to advance into your highest vibrational timeline with, right? And again, I'm not speaking to someone who like never does the work. It's just, you've done so much work that the angels and the divine, and of course, including your higher self and inclusive of your girl, right, want to see you like win, 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 right? If you don't have to half-ass your wins, like, you shouldn't, right? So that's why we're talking about this. So the card continues on and it says, the part of us that wants to cling to negative emotions is our smallness. It is the part of us that is mean, petty, selfish, competitive, cheap, conniving, mistrusting, vindictive, judgmental, diminished, weak, guilty, ashamed, and vain. Is that the part with which we want to identify? Ooh, we 27:22 on the timer. All right, so a lot of triggering with this connection. Because there was a lot of shadow aspects to whoever I'm speaking to that you maybe don't want to admit, but you're aware of. And so because you're aware of it, you mask quite heavily. Masking and doing the work. Not quite the same, collective, right? And this could be on the part of your person as well, right? Take the energy, the lessons, dare I say the blessings, as they resonate, all right? I'm being guided to this next card. The most obvious and visible effect of letting go of negative feelings is a resumption of emotional and psychological growth and the solving of problems which often have been long-standing. There is pleasure and satisfaction as we begin to experience the powerful effects of eliminating the blocks to achievement and satisfaction. Entire areas of life can open up. What used to be awkward or unexpressed can become effortless and joyously alive. Ooh. So, it's looking like, the long and the short of it is, this connection is looking to come back around. All right. And in a right and proper manner, not infused with any intentional level of toxicity. And again, be mindful, don't dismiss any red flags, obviously. But for the most part, it looks like the divine has given this person permission. And I mean, some of you, I need you to know, they needed permission, like from your guides, ancestors, angelic realm, right? Spirit, the divine. Because depending on, your chills on this, depending on your history, okay, You went through some wrongs and some projections that really 29 29 okay, reducing to 11 there's that new beginning, as well as twin flame energy. I really can't get around it, collective. I need to do a twin flame reading. I just have been like in transition, right? So I will be doing one in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, I don't know where I went there. Okay, hold on. It's like the deck doesn't want to speak. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, makes sense. Pisces, we've got FB. We've got Gemini. I'm hearing the name Lee or Leroy or Lee or Leah. Aquarius and Virgo are coming out, as well as P, as well as Aries, R, K, C, and J, okay? S is on the bottom of my deck and M at the top, right? So take the chart placements and the initials to be as the first, middle, or last name initials of that of you and or your person, all right? Hopefully this made sense for somebody. Let me know in the comment section, is this your reading? Love and Light Collective. Hit the like on the way out. Mwah!